Chanakya, also known as Kautilya or Vishnugupta, was an ancient Indian teacher, philosopher, economist, jurist, and political strategist. He lived around the 4th century BCE during the Maurya Empire. Chanakya is best known as the mentor and advisor to Chandragupta Maurya, the founder of the Mauryan dynasty, and for playing a crucial role in the establishment of the Mauryan Empire. Arthashastra, Chanakya authored this ancient Indian treatise on statecraft, economics, military strategy, and governance. The Arthashastra is considered one of the earliest works of political science and economics in the world. Political strategy. He is often regarded as the pioneer of realpolitik in India. His strategies helped Chandragupta Maurya overthrow the Nanda dynasty and establish one of the largest empires in Indian history. Wisdom and philosophy. Chanakya's teachings are known for their practicality and deep insights into human behavior, power dynamics, and governance. Many of his aphorisms and teachings are preserved in the text Chanakya Niti, Chanakya's Ethics. Visionary leadership. He emphasized the importance of a strong and ethical ruler, effective administration, and the welfare of the state. Chanakya remains a revered figure in Indian history and culture. His strategies and principles are still studied in political science, economics, and management. His life is seen as an example of using intellect and wisdom to overcome challenges and achieve great goals. Famous Chanakya quotes. Before you start any work, always ask yourself 3 questions. Why am I doing it? What the results might be? And will I be successful? Only when you think deeply and find satisfactory answers, go ahead. A man is great by deeds, not by birth. Learn from the mistakes of others. You cannot live long enough to make them all yourself. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. Never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. The biggest Guru mantra is, never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. As a single withered tree, if set aflame, causes a whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. There is some self-interest behind every friendship. There is no friendship without self-interests. This is a bitter truth. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. A person should perform their duties without expecting rewards. Such selfless service is the highest form of dharma. Do not be overly attached to your friends or foes, for the bond may turn into enmity, and the enmity into friendship. He who is overly attached to his family members experiences fear and sorrow, for the root of all grief is attachment. Before befriending someone, observe their behavior, their past, and their actions. Treat your friend as if they could one day become an enemy, and your enemy as if they could become a friend. Once you start working on something, do not be afraid of failure and do not abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. A man is born alone and dies alone, and he experiences the good and bad consequences of his karma alone. And he goes alone to hell or the supreme abode. The king shall lose no time when the opportunity waited for arrives. The life of an uneducated man is as useless as the tail of a dog, which neither covers its rear end nor protects it from insect bites. He who is overly compassionate is mocked by the cunning, and he who is straightforward is deceived by the wicked. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. Wealth is lost when one spends it on bad deeds, maintains bad company, or lends it to the undeserving. A man with a sharp mind is richer than the wealthiest person in the world. He who does not have any money is like a person without limbs. Even a wise man remains unrecognized without wealth. Accumulated wealth should be used for the betterment of society. Hoarding wealth without purpose serves no one. Success is threefold: knowledge, perseverance, and opportunity. There is no austerity equal to a balanced mind, and there is no happiness equal to contentment. There is no disease like covetousness, and no virtue like mercy. Never settle for anything less than what you deserve. It's not pride, it's self-respect. Before destroying your enemy, learn his weaknesses and strengths. Do not be afraid of failure. It is the stepping stone to success. One should always strive for self-reliance and independence. He who is overly virtuous and pure is often consumed by the impure world. Do not allow fear or greed to influence your decisions. Follow Dharma, righteousness. Time is the greatest teacher, and patience is the greatest virtue. Forgive the one who wronged you, but never forget their actions. Control your emotions and act only after thorough reflection. Education is the companion that no future can depose, a treasure that no calamity can destroy. The wise man never loses his way in darkness, for knowledge is his guiding light. Tested gold shines, so does tested wisdom. A scholar who is humble gains respect everywhere. Constant learning and self-improvement are the hallmarks of success.